Hi everyone, this is Anita from Smoky Mountain Handmade Creations. This morning I was going to show you guys how I make a bonsai tree. I have already made this particular one. I gotta fix some of the branches, but this is going to be for a dragon piece that I'm making for somebody as a custom. And I was going to make a small black one that will go beside this one. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. I get something to wrap around. This is kind of what I use personally, because I just think it's like the best length by the time I'm done with it. So over here I got my black wire and I'm unwinding it some. Now the next one is only going to be a small one, so I don't need very many wires. And it don't need to be very high, so that's why I also go with this. I'm going to count out 50 times around. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's getting tangled up in my other tree here. Let me put my other tree up. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 'Untwist it here. 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right. Go ahead and cut it. And then I take it off, holding it together. Now the side that I end with, that was at the top, that side I'm going to cut. About halfway in between, I'm going to cut it. Oh, there's one there. Okay. Bring my trash can over here. It's full, but I can still put little wires in it. Okay. Now I'll stick my 2 fingers down at the bottom here, put my hand in the middle, and begin to twist. Okay. Now, because I am doing a bonsai tree, I'm going to take about half of this side, put it over to the side, twist again. One more time. And I'm going to take about half of that side. Now I'm just going to keep on going all the way up. So here I'm going to start splitting it off and everything, because I don't want my ends to get too short here. And split this side and have it go this way. And I just split and twist. Okay. Alright, so got those. Now let's do the top. Now you can split these any way you want to, depending on the look that you want. I mean, it really don't matter how you split them. It's just as long as you split and then twist and stuff. Alright, so there's my top part. Now I'm going to show you what I do. Normally, I use this. Go ahead and do it. Put my piece of dowel underneath, and then I wrap it around. And then I pinch and pull off. And I got this little bouncy coral. So I'm going to do the opposite on the other one. And just go around continuing to do this. This is the fastest way I have come across doing this. You've probably seen other videos and stuff like that where people use their needle nose pliers, which is fine. To me, that just takes forever for me to do, and my hands start hurting. So I just found that this is the easiest. If you decide you want to do something like that, you can use a dowel, you can use a pen, you can use anything that's round, long and round, handle of a paintbrush, whatever you can find around the house. You don't have to actually go buy any dowels. Just to make sure that it's round. Now I pinch it sometimes with the needle nose because it's pokey and it hurts to pull it off because you got the last bit of the tiny end of the wires not wanting to go flat against the wood, and then it hurts when you try pulling it off. So I pinch it so it don't. And then now the one thing about using needle nose is that it will make the circles tighter and you can get a lot more circles in it. But I don't mind this look. So as you can see, I got them all lined up. Now what I do is I squish them between my fingers and I flatten it out. And then I pull it out, pull on it. So they're still overlapping a little bit. They actually don't even need to overlap, but I just flatten them. And of course, the more wire you have, the more loops you can have. But this is the top of the tree. So usually there's not a whole lot of leaves on the top of a tree. You get more leaves as it goes down, so. Now, even though I said this is faster, I'll tell you the truth. This tree right here got 200 strands on it. That took me about 6 hours. Now, I have done it with the needle nose, and the needle nose took me over 8 hours. So that tells you how much time it cuts off. But at the same time, it still takes quite a bit of time to do a wire tree. People don't think, oh, that's so easy. They don't realize it's not the hardest thing in the world, but it does take quite a bit of time to do it. Now I'm going to bend it and twist it upon itself. So the way I twist is I go the opposite way that the bubbles are facing. So I go the opposite direction, and I purposely do my my loops and everything so that they are, one's going this way and one's going this way when it's two, so that when I twist it, they twist, or yeah, when I twist it around itself, it twists in like that. There you go, I got the first one done. Now you can overlap, squeeze together just to make it look fuller. Now I'm going to do the next row. I do it the same way. Take the dowel. So on this side, I go over here on the outer side of the two of the wire, and then go around and have it go in that direction. Pull it off. On this side, I put it on the inner part towards me. Move that out of the way. And wrap around that way. Alright, so this one has a third wire. I don't know if you guys can see that. It has a third wire here. And so, because it's on the inside, I'm going to have it wrapped towards me. If it was on the outside, I would wrap it towards the outside. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish this one out, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got that one done. So then I got two of them done. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the other side. Let's go ahead and get that split off. So split it about half, twist. This side is kind of shorter than the other side, so I can't really do a lot of twisting, or I won't have much wire to be able to do the loops with. So I got to be kind of careful. I definitely need wire to be able to twist around the dowel. And sometimes that happens. So I was there. And that's kind of why I also do split them in half, and I use that to level, so as leverage, and that way I can pull them, twist it tight at the bottom also. All right, so you see how I got them split off. I'm going to go ahead and do these ones, and I'll be back with you when I go to do the next branch. Okay, so I'm back now. I got this other branch done. Now I'm going to go ahead and start working on this side. Now, if they get all out of whack, don't worry about it, because towards the end, at the very end, you go back and rearrange all the branches the way you want them. So split in half, just like I have all the other ones. But this one I'm going to twist a little bit, bend it, go ahead and split it here. No, there's no absolutes on making bonsai tree. One thing to try to remember is to kind of have where you think a branch would go, okay? And have them going out. Sometimes every once in a while I'll put one going in, but it's better when they're going out. Alright, so right now I have this one being up here, being above this one. I'll figure out if I want to have it this one is going up, and this one's there, and then this one. As I'm doing it, I will figure out that's how I want it, or I can continue just having it be two layers instead of three. And I call them layers because there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, one on top of each other. So I'm going to go ahead and do these ones, and I'll be back. Okay, so I came on real quick to kind of show you another way you can flatten these without using your fingers. Because sometimes my fingers start to hurt. So I will take the needle nose and flatten them that way. and just flatten them. And then I use my fingers to get a hold of it. There we go. I'll see if I can't do it closer. So you just squished them. Squish them. And then I use my fingers to stretch them out. That way I'm not doing too much tenderizing my fingers. Because sometimes that's how it feels. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got that side done. And this side. Again, I'll adjust the leaves and branches and stuff at the end, because they're going to bend and everything as I'm still continuing to do these. I like to adjust them as I go, just so I can see how it's looking, making sure I'm getting the look that I'm wanting. So there's that. Oh, let's go ahead and divide this next side. Split it in half. Try to split it in half where it naturally splits in half, and you can see where the wires, that way they smoothly go over. Okay, and start twisting. Now I want this one to go up and then back down a little bit. Okay, so that's kind of how I'm up and then down, and then I'm going to have it go back up. And right at the end there, I'm going to go ahead and put a branch there, bend it, I'll put another branch. Now just go ahead and put whatever's left of that first one that I branched off, and then I just split this one in half. Twist. There we go, there's that. And then we're going to split this in half to go up the top. I'll do 3 on this side. And then 3 on this side. Since apparently it looks like I had 6 wires. Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't in the thing there. So do 6 up there. Now it looks like I got a short one right here, as you guys can probably see. So I'm just gonna blend that in with the rest of these, and then I'm gonna just cut it off, because there's no sense in me curling that one. Alright, so I blend it right at the very end here, as close to the root as to the branch as possible. I went ahead and cut it off. And then there's 3 on this side, so we're going to go ahead and twist it. So now I got down there, go down to the next part, split in half, twist it. Looks like there's 3 on this side, so I don't actually really pay attention to how I split it, because, you know, there's not like a perfect way of doing it, because every tree is different. Out there in nature, there's never a mistake. So there's never a mistake when making trees. Okay? Go ahead and split this and separate this last one. Now I'm wanting that one to go down a little bit, so I'm twisting it a little bit more than what I normally would, just so I can be able to bend it. And it looks like there's 3 on this side. and 2 on this side. And I'm going to give you the side angle here in just a second so you can see what I've done. Alright. So as you can see, I have one that goes down here, one right here, one here, and then there's going to be one at the top. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm on to the last branch. You can kind of see how it's going so far. Right. Go ahead and split it in half. I'm gonna go up and back down again. I kind of like that look right here. So again, I'm gonna leave some down here. Separate these and twist. Split it again. Have these be over here, and then go ahead and do the top. Alright, so I should have wore a solid shirt. And please excuse the mess in the background. I do not have this shed totally organized just yet, and I'm actually working on another tree back there. It's another bonsai tree, but it's about 2 feet tall, and it's for another custom order. So I haven't completed it yet. There's no set date of when they wanted it done, so I'm getting some of my smaller projects done, then I'll go back to that one. And this is all my extra wire. So that's what that basket is. I'm sitting there with. Alright. Finish getting these branches situated so I can start curling again. I think this tree is going to look really cool, especially being next to the other tree. Just a little bit more. There we go. Alright. Last branch of twist. So then, that's how we have it. I got 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll be back after I get these ones done. Okay, so I've gotten it all completed. So now I'm about to do the roots. So you can see this is a circle. So I'm going to cut it down to about the middle. I can't, get it exact, but approximately. Alright. So, these are now going to become my roots. I got some on both sides. Go ahead and take some, pull it aside, split, twist, and start making my roots. And all I do to make my roots is just split, twist, more or less. Alright. Alright, so I got that one done. I am going to go ahead and pause this so I can get the rest of them done, and then I'll show you what I do next. Hey guys, I got the trees done. As you can see here, this is done, and then I got this one done. One thing I like to do with the roots though, you see how straight they are? I like to crooked them. So I take my needle nose and I just go in and bend them. By bending, just makes it look a lot more natural. I'm going to do a few here just to show you what I mean. I just twist them back, bend them back and forth. A little rhyme or reason, just, and you can kind of see there with them being crooked compared to being straight. It just makes them look more natural. So I'm going to go ahead and do these, and then I'll be back. Okay everyone, so I got my roots done on both trees. Just wanted to show you that. And so now I have signed the back of that. I went and picked up these because I don't want this to be scratching anybody's nice furniture. So I'm gonna put one of these on there, or a few of them, not just one, so that they don't scratch up anybody's furniture. Alright, so those are nice, and press them on, make sure they're good. And then I'm going to go ahead and flip this. Now this is a very heavy piece of slate. Alright, so now it's just a time to arrange everything. That's the bear. We got the dragon here. This is the awesome dragon. Take that off. Look at that. Isn't that cool? This is the dragon he picked out. So it goes down like this, but I really want this side to be what's over here, so I'm going to flip this because I want it to be the front. Okay. We're going to put the Now it's just arranging everything. You got the dragon. Put the tree there. I'm going to put this tree in front of that tree. I'm going to put it this way so I can... And this tree here. Now, I grabbed this piece of quartz because I had a thought of putting the quartz on here and have the dragon on top of the quartz. I'm going to flip it so you guys can see. So this is kind of how I have it set up with the dragon right there. I think that looks kind of cool. So that is my thoughts on that. Oops. So I got some E6000. Let me grab it real quick. Here it is. I love this E6000. And I love the one that is got the, I don't even know what you call that, the point to it, because it allows me to put it exactly where I want it. And squeeze out that last little bit of tip there. That way when I flip this over, I can actually put the glue right where I want it. So let's put the glue on there. And even though this hangs off the back a little bit, that's fine because I can push the roots down. This is actually hot. It was outside in the sun, drying. I had put clear gloss spray over it to get a bit that nice shine to it. Alright, so I'll do this one. See how I'm able to just put the glue right on the roots? Alright. Put that one right next to it. I think that looks really cool. Alright, so I'm trying to think. Let's see here. Looking in the camera to see if I like it that way or if I like it this way. I think it'd probably be better if I do it this way. Let's see. But I want that here. I like seeing the different layers in it, so and I would have to flip it the other way to get the bigger side over here, and then it would be really off leveled. So I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it on this side and have it go over the roots a little bit. Go ahead and put the glue on. All the lower or high places. When you're looking at it up like this, you got to put it all the higher spots, so that when you stick it down, that is what is there. And then we're gonna go ahead and glue this dragon down. I think he looks so awesome. really do. Let's go ahead and put the glue on the bottom of his feet. So we can get him glued down here. There we go. And then we're going to let that dry. I just think it looks really awesome with that dragon on there. I'm going to let this dry. This E6000, and with how much I put on there, it does take a couple hours for it to fully dry to the point that I feel safe enough to move it around and everything. So I hope you guys like it. Comment below what you like about it, what you don't like about it. If you have any thoughts, I would love to hear them. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. And so that way you can see more of the creations that I make. And you have a great day. Bye.